I have a set of 4 swivel casters, 2 of which have brakes or locks and the other 2 have none. I want to mount them on the bottom of the 4 corners of a rectangular set of shelves that are 18 inches deep by 36 inches wide by 6 feet high. How should I mount the locking pair of casters? 1. Diagonally opposite? Or 2. Both at the same end of the 36-inch width? Or 3. Both on the back, or front, corners of the 36-inch width? What is the purpose of the locking pair?
With 4 swivel casters, put 1 locking caster on the long length with the locking ones to the front. This will let you push it against wall and then lock the front to keep it from moving. Locking casters on front, casters on rear, so you will have locking casters on the 36 in front section corners. Does that make sense?
Your initial answer seems to make some sense, but does it really matter where the locking set is mounted? My shelves are for storing things in the basement and the set of shelves will not necessarily be against a wall. The store where I bought them mounts their locking casters diagonally, one in the back corner and the other at the other end and the front corner. However, in the same store, I found one of their units with both locking casters at the front, or both at the back depending on which side of the shelves you are looking at, that is, the way you suggest. Based on your answer and something I saw on a do-it-yourself website about assembling a kitchen work table, it seems that diagonally is not the way to do it. Any comments? I have to sign off now until tomorrow evening. I look forward to reading your comments then.
My shelf is 6 feet long and both in front works well, but I do keep mine against the wall. I do think you want them on same side, and not diagonally. Thank you.
Yes, well, I asked for more comments which you may well have provided by now, but I cannot view them on my BlackBerry and I have shut down my main computer for tonight. I will check further tomorrow evening on my main home computer, but right now I have to go to sleep or I will be too tired to go to work tomorrow. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you for your suggestion, but I am asking for more explanation than you seem able to give me. Could you please opt out of my question and open it to other experts, not necessarily in industrial equipment, maybe in some other category? I would like to understand more about why there are only 2 locking casters in the set of 4. Why are all 4 not locking? Presumably, it's because only 2 are needed to stop the set of shelves from moving. Also, does it really matter where on the 4 corners the 2 locking ones are placed, whether diagonally, both at one end or both on the same side at opposite ends? Regardless of where each one of them is placed, won't it stop that leg of the shelves from moving? Therefore, is the placement more a matter of accessibility for easy release of the lock when one wants to move the shelves? For example, if they are against a wall and the locking casters are diagonally placed, it will be hard to reach the one in the back corner near the wall. Are any of your colleague experts mechanical design engineers who can give me an answer about whether the placement really matters or not, and if it does, what is the correct placement? I am looking for more than anecdotes about what worked for them and their experience when they were faced with the same dilemma now facing me as I assemble my shelves.
Good luck on finding an engineer that will give you the ratio to weight versus movable mass. I will opt and watch the replies. You want to make mountains from molehills and I can't do that in enough technical jargon to appease you. Have a nice day. Please don't respond to me as it will lock your question. Press Ctrl D to bookmark, URL http://www.drfixitadvise.com URL, http://www.castercity.com/tips/casters placement carts trucks.htm and http://www.needcasters.com/lockingcasters.alp HTM and http://store.bastionsolutions.com/equipment/casters/resources/caster_basics.aspi The type of caster you are using in the application would determine if you need to have any locking caster wheel to help keep in place. The kit you have represents a basic configuration to allow for versatile applications and offer means to lock at least 2 wheels to hold the cart in place, as only one would still allow to move on a swivel and 2 would prevent rotation either on opposite or same end. If the cart is not going to be used as a workbench and placed on a level surface, then the locking is not such a concern. However, if want to keep the cart in place even with a load is placed upon it that is moving, the may lock 2, 3 or all 4 wheels to ensure the vibration does not cause the cart to move. As the referenced links above show, there are a number of configurations the caster wheels can be mounted to have fixed and swivel types used to create a design to suit your needs. Well, hope that helps clarify, and good luck on the small home project. Please note, this is an independent 24 hours online paid assistance site, where independent experts in their field from across the globe can assist you for the agreed upon fee, all in the privacy and comfort of your home. I am not paid a salary, I am spending my personal unpaid time to help you, and I am only paid a part of your question deposit when you give a smiley face, star rating of 3 or higher for my assistance provided. Troubleshooting sometimes requires some back and forth to better understand the issue and isolate the cause. Please do not rate my assistance offered negatively with bad service or poor service. That will just result in a permanent negative towards my overall site support record and will not help resolve anything. Bonuses are welcomed and appreciated. Thank you. See http://www.drfixitadvise.com/drfixit41282.21053140005.
Thank you, XXXXXXXXXX for your helpful answer, and especially the 3 links you provided to websites with complimentary, interesting and informative information on the topic. My 4 casters have a tread width of 1 inch and a wheel diameter of 2.75 inches. All 4 are swivel. None is rigid as defined on the Caster City site. 2 of my 4 are locking, but with only a wheel brake, not total locking as described on the Needcasters site. I want to use each of my 4 on one of the 4 corners of a set of steel Metro storage shelves measuring 18 inches deep, by 36 inches wide by 6 feet high. While the Caster City diagrams do not apply to me because not one of my casters is rigid, perhaps I can use the Caster City diagram number 1 to ask you a brief supplementary question. In that diagram, let's pretend that the 2 rigid casters are my 2-wheel locking casters. I understand that you are recommending diagram 1 for my placement. Could I not also put my 2-wheel locking casters at opposite ends of the 36-inch width, but both on the same side, that is, not diagonally? Would diagram 1 and my proposed alternative to it be equally satisfactory, or would one be better than the other, and why? It seems quite clear to me that the third option of diagonal placement is not recommended.
Hi, so you have in configuration as the diagram 2 shows, 2. 4 swivel casters is another widely used arrangement when you need to maneuver in confined spaces. This is typically seen on a furniture dolly. The advantage to this is that you can push it sideways, spin in place and make tight turns. The disadvantage is that it is difficult to move in a straight line when pushing heavy loads long distances. As mentioned above, as long as you lock any of the two casters that will prevent the cart from rotating on a pivot point and keep in place, like those shopping carts with one wheel that locks and make it spin in circles if try to take it out of the store lot, so you are okay putting the locking casters on opposite ends of the width end on the same side. Can also use a simple rubber door stop on the other wheels if concerned about the non-locking wheels. Well, hope that helps and have fun with the project. Dr. Fixit 41283.11713952555.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.